I firstly want to say a huge thank you to Livingston for everything they've done for me over the last couple of seasons. I've loved covering games there, and they're one of the easiest clubs to deal with, and they always give me an amazing access, even for the bigger games. I've always appreciated what they've done for me, and I've always loved going to Livingston. And today, they are getting relegated in this video. You will see them go down, and the stature of the club, they've done really well to be a Premiership club for 6 seasons now. What a journey it's been for them to start off as a works team, work their way up to European football, be a Premiership team for a good number of years. Obviously next season they'll be in the Championship, but I wish them all the best. But yeah, please enjoy this video. If you could hit that like button before we start, it'd be massively appreciated. I'm only a few thousand subscribers away from 200,000, which sounds mad to say, so please, if you aren't subscribed, if you could hit that little red button down there, I'd really appreciate it. You're obviously a Hibs fan, as I can see. You are a Livingston fan.
Yeah.
You go to the same school, you say?
Yeah. And
your mates, but one supports Hibs, one supports Livy.
Yeah.
Did you imagine that you'd be playing each other on the final day, having both been in the bottom 6?
I don't know, because, well, we've just sacked our manager.
I don't think there's really much to play for today. I think it's just playing for fun, because we know we're getting relegated.
One final Premiership game to send the lads off, I suppose.
Yeah.
Going down today, you're getting relegated. Your last Premiership game, you gutted?
Yeah, I'm gutted, but I think we'll be up next season.
Yeah, you have a good year in the Championship?
I think maybe stay down Championship for 2 years and back up.
To be honest, this season it's not been the best season. We've had better seasons. With Nick Montgomery going, David Gray coming in, I feel like there will be a good chance.
Do you think it was a bit harsh to get rid of Nick Montgomery? He's not even been here a year, has he?
To be fair, he hadn't been here a year, but he didn't have a good start. He had a promising start, we liked him.
Yeah, he had a good run when he came in, didn't he? But
Yeah,
it's
but he lost
obviously
the
tailed off.
So we are raising money for a charity for children with cancer. It's called Matchday in Livingston, and it's very close to me and obviously Murray personally, so we're just here to try and raise some money for it today, and it's very important for both of us.
And so you're here obviously at the game raising money, but where can people find you if obviously they're not on a match day, they can't come and see you here at the games? Where can people find out what you're doing?
So it's online, there's stuff online, but there's also some places around Livingston and also across Scotland as well.
Yep.
So you can come, and also we both do social medias, so obviously I'm Mikey SPFL on TikTok, he's Murray's Pie Review.
Amazing, yep.
So yeah, we're just trying to raise some money for it.
Obviously one of your heroes, well, Hanlon and Stevenson are both your heroes, but Louis the man, isn't he?
Lewis.
You love Lewis Stevenson. It's going to be his last game for Hibs today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, which it's going to be really strange not seeing him in the team next season. Well, he's the only player in the club's history to win the League Cup and the Scottish Cup.
The Ferranti Suite. This is what Livy used to be called, a Ferranti Thistle, hence why they still have a thistle on their badge. Ferranti was their old company. It was a works team, Ferranti Thistle, and yeah, they eventually moved once or twice, and then they settled on Livingston as their permanent home, and that's why they're called Livingston FC to this day. Dave, thanks for having me along today and this season as well. It's always great to come to Livingston. It's obviously the last Premiership game of the season, but how are the club positioned going into next season in the Championship?
I think the reality is we're probably excited now for a bit of a reset. We'll go into the Championship, and then we'll be get back into the Premiership at first attempt. So as disappointing as this season's been, there's no getting away from that. I think we've got to use that now to kind of spur us on. I've spoke about it around the club, that feeling at Fir Park when the whistle went to relegate us. It was horrible. No, it's not something that when you start the season out that you want to experience, but we've now got to use that and kind of harness it into a positive and look to use it for next season, give us the drive to kick on and make sure they can get the club back into the Premiership with that first attempt. And what a story it's been for Livingston in general as a club to be a Premiership team for 6 seasons, because the stature of the club, we've been talking off camera there, you've got Falkirk, who have been in League One for a number of years, obviously they've won it now, and you've got Wraith and Dundee United and big clubs down in the Championship. How big is it for Livingston to have been a Premiership team for over half a decade? It's a huge achievement. Not some of the clubs you've mentioned there would have probably bit our hand off to have had what we've had for the last 6 seasons. For us, the last time round we were in the Premiership and arguably spending money we didn't have and got ourselves in financial difficulty. This year round it's been built more on what we have here financially. We've lived within our means and we've done it properly. Yeah. But it's been a fantastic achievement, that this 6 seasons, I think we've got two top 6 finishes, 2 seasons where we missed out in the top 6 on the final as well. A League Cup final, so it's been a successful stint. It's been, for me, 5 really successful seasons, punching above our weight, overachieving. In this final season, yeah, it's been disappointing for us all. We wanted to continue that and then carry it on at a 7th season. It's not to be. But I think we need to be careful not to get away from the success that the club has enjoyed and remember how well we've done and what an achievement it's been to be here. And it's disappointing, of course. We're disappointed. Fans are disappointed with how this season's went. But as I said, we need to harness that and take the opportunity we've got in the Championship next season to try and turn it around and get ourselves back here.
They have actually played in the UEFA Cup before, as you can see, in the Arnold Schwarzenegger Stadion. I'm getting some free hospitality today, you would not believe it. I've just been collared and brought in here. And this is one of the main reasons why I'm gutted Livy are going down. I'm always sad when teams get relegated, but Livy especially, because here we go, here's my food. Thank you very much. I'll move this out of your way. So yeah, look at this. Livy, they're so welcoming. There was like a couple of spare hospitality tables today. I think maybe people hadn't turned up who had booked it or something. And yeah, they just grabbed me and brought me in here. And here is my meal for the day. I wasn't expecting this. One final time in the Premiership this season, here come Livingston and Hibs, of course. Are you sad they're going down today?
Yeah.
But are you still going to come and see them play in the Championship next year?
Definitely.
Oh, Nottingham's almost scored. Lads, how good are Livy playing here? It's been really good, probably one of the best home atmospheres I've ever seen here at Livingston.
David Martindale saying he wants to, next season he wants to stay with Livy and he wants to bring them back up. So you're a season ticket holder here, right? So how much was your season ticket then? £50. So it's really affordable here at Livy, isn't it? It's good.
Yeah, and you'll still be coming here next season to watch them in the Championship then?
Definitely.
How do you reckon they'll do next year then?
Next year we hopefully should not be at the bottom of the table.
Come back in the first season, yeah? There's half time. Good luck, mate. Nice one.
I didn't even know how good it was.
As I was just making my way to a seat for the second half, Hibs have made it 1-0. Yep, 1-0 to Hibs. Their ultras are loving it over there. Shame for Livy. I feel like they at least deserve a goal to see them off into the Championship. Wow, Ross County were winning earlier through an early Simon Murray goal, but now Aberdeen are winning. That's put Ross County in the relegation qualification spot. They've done it. Livy have scored. It's meaningless now, but I am buzzing for them. It's Bruce Anderson as well. VAR, look at the goal. We've had a bit of a delay because of a head knock. I think Mike Nottingham went down with an injury, but yeah, VAR are looking at it for offside apparently. Oh, surely not. Livy have got to be the unluckiest team in the world if this gets ruled out on their final day in the Prem. Goal! That has been given, and Livy have had their moment.
offside. I don't think the ultras realise yet down there. Oh, they're just, yeah, hearing the news now. VAR will probably look at it, but that is a shame. Yeah, VAR. Sorry, mate, no worries. Waiting for VAR again. Still waiting. Goal's not been given. Credit to all the Livy fans, they made a great atmosphere in here today despite it being their last game. It doesn't feel like a relegation where things have gone really bad and really sour like they do at most clubs when clubs get relegated. It seems like the fans know where Livy are as a club and how well they've done over the last few years. But look at the Hibs fans here. Final game of the season for Hibs, obviously they've not had a great year, but a big day for them, saying goodbye to Paul Hanlon and Louis Stevenson. How do you reckon you'll do next season then?
We'll win.
Straight back up, yeah?
Straight up.
Shamal, it's a strange day today because obviously Livy have gone down, but I feel like all the fans are still, like, you had your picture on the pitch and stuff, like usually when teams go down it's a bit sour and stuff, but I feel like here it's kind of been accepted because Livy aren't the biggest club in the world and they've done very well the last few years to be in the Premiership.
Yeah, obviously we've had a decent season last season. This season hasn't gone well. Footy season's been quite tough, you know, obviously a bit hostile through halfway the season because we went performing on the pitch, so it's understandable. But yeah, they've been great the last few weeks and stuff. Now when we're going to get relegated, you know, there's I wouldn't say pressure on the team anymore, but you know, coming into when we weren't playing very well and we were down there was a bit of pressure on the boys, and I think you can see it on the pitch.
It felt like today the team was playing without pressure and just out enjoying it in the sun, and yeah, I
think the last 3 home games we haven't lost, so it's good to go on a little bit of a high, but you know, relegation is always
of course, yeah. And what have been some of your highlights from playing in Scotland so far then?
Obviously playing in like some of the big stadiums, Celtic, Rangers, stuff like that. You know, just a different experience for me as well compared to England. But yeah, I'm forever grateful for it.